Hello, I'm Carol Vorderman, and this is the Perfect 10. It's Wednesday. Is your brain ready for a midweek workout? I hope so. I've got puzzles and brain teasers which will educate, which will entertain, and which will irritate you. Yes, again. 10 questions, 10 points, all done in just 10 minutes. I am here as ever, Monday to Friday, with 10 new questions in every episode. So please make sure you subscribe, you follow, and like. And I promise after just a few minutes you'll be feeling smarter and sharper. Now, before playing today's questions, you might want to head back to Monday's show to catch up with the rest of us. You don't have to, obviously. It's a good way to get some extra points on your weekly scorecard. We've got lots of episodes waiting for you over there, so if you're enjoying Perfect 10, then why not take on some of our previous episodes? Right, let's get the questions started, shall we? Are you ready? Here is Wednesday's Perfect 10. Question 1 is your starter for a Perfect 10, and we're starting with a song. In 1972, Carly Simon had a UK hit single with the song You're So What? Hopefully, this will get you your first point of the day. Question 2 is hearsay. Listen to this audio and see if you can find the famous phrase hidden within it.
Than that fairer. Oh, that than fairer. Oh, that fairer than. Oh.
So, hearsay, say what you hear. Can you figure out the well-known phrase or saying I'm looking for? Answers, as always, after the final question. Question 3, time for Carol lateral thinking. Which word can go after human and before key, K-E-Y, to make two new phrases? Now remember, you can pause Perfect 10 whenever you feel like it if you need some extra time. It is not cheating. But now we move on to question 4, our memory round, where your recall is put to the test. Question to follow, but first here is your clip, and it's Where to Go Wednesday.
Welcome to this train to Newcastle, calling at Aberdeen at 10 a.m, Stonehaven at 10:15, Montrose at 10:45, Dundee at 11:10, Haymarket at 11:35, Edinburgh Waverley at 12:35, Berwick-upon-Tweed at 1:15, and we will be arriving into Newcastle at 2:15.
Well, I hope you were really listening there, because here comes a question. Which station comes directly after Montrose? Do you remember that particular piece of information? Because if you do, you're getting a point. Okay, questions 5, 6 and 7 are all part of what we call the 3 Fs, frivolous, familiar and fun. Here's question 5. Olivia Colman and Imelda Staunton have both played Queen Elizabeth II in which TV series? Hopefully that's quite an easy one to start today's 3 Fs. Don't forget, by the way, to drop me a message on social media if you have any puzzles, riddles or questions you want to test on the rest of our Perfect 10 family. We love hearing all of your suggestions. We really do. Head over to www.perfect10.uk for all the details. Moving on to question 6, and it's time for a drink. A mojito cocktail usually contains the juice of which fruit? Can you name that fruit? Question 7 now. Matchmaker, matchmaker, and If I Were a Rich Man are songs from which stage musical? Do you know your musicals? Do you know the answer to that? Matchmaker, matchmaker, and If I Were a Rich Man. For question 8, 2 in, 2 out, you'll need to swap and spell. Here comes the question. Which 2 letters can you change in the word stress, S-T-R-E-S-S, to make the name of a body of water? Look at those letters and see if you can figure it out. Question 9 is the round we call I know this, because it might sound familiar. Pet Sounds is a 1966 UK top 10 album by which band? Even if you don't think you know the answer, guess a band from the 1960s and you might still get a point. We're almost there. It's question 10 and it's anagram time. Which US state is an anagram of wins coins? Wins, W-I-N-S, coins, C-O-I-N-S. Scramble those letters up and try to find that US state. And that is today's Perfect 10. Don't forget to follow or subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's podcast. 10 questions, 10 points, all done in 10 minutes. Did you crack it? Did you get a perfect 10 score today? Well, here come the answers. Question 1 we started with. In 1972, Carly Simon had a UK hit single with the song You're So What? And the answer is You're So Vain. V-A-I-N. You're So Vain. And there has been a lot of speculation over the years about who the song was written about. And possible people include Warren Beatty, Jack Nicholson, and Rolling Stones singer Mick Jagger, who provides uncredited backing vocals on the song. Maybe you have some thoughts about who it could be about. Great song anyway. Question 2 was hearsay, and we were looking for a famous phrase.
Than that fairer. Oh, that than fairer. Oh, that fairer than. Oh.
Say what you hear, and you would have heard. Can't say fairer than that. That's the phrase I was looking for a point. Question 3, Carol lateral thinking. Which word can go after human and before key to make 2 new phrases? And the answer is skeleton. Human skeleton and a skeleton key. It's like a master key. Question 4 was our Where to Go Wednesday memory round, and we were on the train. The question was, which station comes directly after Montrose? And the answer is Dundee. Now, the extinct volcano Dundee Law is located in the centre of the city and was formed, thankfully, 400 million years ago. Also, the ship, the RRS Discovery, which Scott and Shackleton used to get to Antarctica, is based in Dundee. It's actually moored next to a pub. There's handy. Question 5, and we're into the 3 Fs. Olivia Colman and Imelda Staunton have both played Queen Elizabeth II in which TV series? And the series was The Crown. In the first 2 seasons, Claire Foy played a young Queen Elizabeth II. Question 6. I asked, a mojito cocktail usually contains the juice of which fruit? And the answer is the lime. The International Bartenders Association lists the ingredients of a mojito as Cuban rum, fresh lime juice, mint sprigs, white cane sugar, and soda water. Just fancy one right now. Question 7. Matchmaker, Matchmaker, and If I Were a Rich Man are songs from which stage musical? The answer for a point is Fiddler on the Roof. Question 8, and it's the answer to today's 2 in, 2 out. Which 2 letters can you change in the word stress to make the name of a body of water? Well, if you change the second S to an A and the final S to an M, you get a stream. S-T-R-E-A-M. Question 9 now. Pet Sounds is a 1966 UK top 10 album by which band? The answer is The Beach Boys, and it includes the hits Wouldn't It Be Nice and God Only Knows, massive hits for the Beach Boys. And finally, question 10, our anagram. Which US state is an anagram of wins, coins? And the answer is Wisconsin, spelt W-I-S-C-O-N-S-I-N. Not too tricky, that one. Its nickname, by the way, is the Badger State, and the capital is Madison. So, did you score a perfect 10? If so, let us know. If not, there's always tomorrow. Remember, make sure you follow or subscribe to the podcast and across our social media channels so you don't miss out on any of our rounds or any of our bonus exclusive social media content. Come and be part of the family at Perfect 10 Carol on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. The more the merrier, so please come and join us. We've got loads to keep you entertained, and it's a great place for you to share your puzzles with us too. I'm Carol Vorderman. That was my perfect 10 for you today. I hope you have a perfect day. Perfect 10 is produced by Talent Bank as part of the Acast Creator Network. Head over to shows.acast.com/perfect10 for more information.